Shah Miah. I'm from East London, United Kingdom. I'm 30 years old and I am here to give my own experiences coming here to Dr Ashwin Porwal's clinic. Before I actually go in contact with this clinic, so just a bit of a synopsis in regards to my situation. I'm a Crohn's sufferer, so I was diagnosed with Crohn's and colitis back in 2013. I was about 24 years old, and prior to that I had the symptoms. So I had, all the major symptoms that were basically an indication of Crohn's as early as 2010. So I suffered from constipation, a lot of stomach cramps, nausea, and what have you. And eventually that amalgamated into what I have today, which is Crohn's and colitis. And that in itself subsequently resulted in me having a stoma bag. The reason as to why I got in touch with Dr. Ashwin is because I had very good reviews in terms of his treatment, a very novel treatment that unfortunately is not available in the West. Now, me coming from London, which is the epicenter of research and medical development, it's a shame that even in my own country, there isn't something as novel as something which Healing Hand provides, if that makes any sense. Hence why I took the plunge, I came here, and in spite of the fact that I was very skeptical at first, but I can say with full confidence, alhamdulillah, praise be to God. I can't thank God enough, first and foremost, and then of course Dr. Ashwin for basically alleviating me from a lot of the problems that I had before. And I say this without sounding too hyperbolic. I am right now, this is my third trip, and I can say with confidence that I feel amazing. And that translates into the fact that just today we had an internal camera scan done with using some sort of a camera, and alhamdulillah, it's with great pleasure that I say that my symptoms has literally disappeared now. Without sounding too hyperbolic, there's literally no symptoms, no trace of symptoms available at the moment, and it's completely gone away. Okay, so what is left for me to do now is, obviously it's not over for me, even though Healing has done its part. Now it's up to me to go back to London and to hopefully further corroborate the findings that I had here, get a scan done, and subsequently get my stoma bag reversed. That's the main reason as to why I came here to see Dr. Ashwin, is to basically, when I first met Dr. Ashwin 3 months ago for my first procedure, my main objective was to basically get rid of the stoma bag. And Dr. Ashwin, in spite of my skepticism, reassured me again and again. He was very friendly, very positive. I actually never met a doctor like Dr. Ashwin before, because normally doctors are very formal, very professional, but Dr. Ashwin, he's like family. I even got his WhatsApp details. Anytime I had issues, I would WhatsApp in, and him, despite being a doctor, despite having a very busy schedule, understandably so, he would always get back to me, and I always was patient, and he was always very patient with me as well. So just to cut a long story short, I'm really grateful that I got in touch with Healing Hands, and my special thanks of course goes out to Dr. Ashwin, especially his wife, Dr. Snehal, who's been very supportive, very encouraging, and very nice. Overall, and on a funny note, it took me a while to realize that both of them were married. I didn't know that, but so it runs in the family, being that friendly. So again, I don't want to make this too long, but I can say with confidence that I've met people who are also Dr. Ashwin's patient who came from London. One brother in particular, his name is Abdul. I believe he also gave a testimonial as well. He just lives about 5 minutes down the road, and when I met him, I was like, hang on a minute, he's from my same area. So that was a huge shocker. Not only is he from the same area, he's from the same background. He's Bengali like me, and he's also my same age as well. So he's doing fantastically well as well, and he of course gave a very glittering review, I'm sure he did. And so on that note, if there's anyone out there, because I don't want people, just like the way I did, to suffer in silence. If you, hopefully you're not as serious as me. I came with a very serious problem. My fistula opening was so convoluted and so tricky, but yet Dr. Ashwin managed to negotiate the problems, and he managed to, out of 3 of the openings, all 3 of them are gone now. So without sounding too hyperbolic, I can literally say that I am 100% cured. However, there's only one step left. Like I said, Dr. Ashwin, he done his part. I'm grateful for that. Now the onus is on me to go back to London to do the pelvis scan, and hopefully that will, without a doubt, corroborate everything that Dr. Ashwin has said. And inshallah, God willing, after which, after they see my based on the results of the pelvis scan, they will actually then decide for a date to do the reversal surgery, inshallah. So the bag will go away. So for the moment, I do have the ileostomy bag. However, my symptoms around my colon area and the fistula, that's cleared out. That's all of it, all of that is gone. And if I didn't come here, if I didn't establish any sort of connection with Healing Hands, and of course Dr. Ashwin Porwal, then I can say this without any exaggeration, that my symptoms would have worsened. It would have stayed the same. There would have been no improvement, and I would have, not enjoyed the stuff that other people enjoy. For example, when they eat stuff without having any sort of repercussion, that would never have happened. Today, even though, alhamdulillah, I keep a healthy diet, okay, but in spite of that, there's no risk factor if I was to eat something as part of a healthy diet, something spicy. But thanks to Dr. Ashwin and Healing Hands, because of me taking the plunge, making the move, coming here, the last 3 months, it's been a crazy ordeal, but it's been worth it, because right now, it's my 3rd appointment with Dr. Ashwin. I had no surgery, meaning it's all gone. It's all gone now. I was adamant. I thought I would have surgery, but it didn't happen. Dr. Ashwin thoroughly examined my the anal canal area using a camera. He also recorded it. He's going to give me that recording. I'm going to, inshallah, take that recording and show it to my physios in London, and they will also see it for themselves, that indeed all the symptoms have literally gone away, and that alhamdulillah I've been cured. And Dr. Ashwin, like I said, and just to reiterate, he's done his part now. Now the onus is on me to go back to London and to excuse me, to go back to London and to consult with my doctors in London and get the bag reversed. So with that in mind, just a few concluding remarks. I would like to urge everyone, I don't care who you are, especially those from the Asian community, whether you're Bengali, Pakistani, Indian, I don't care who you are, I don't care which religious denomination you come from, I'd like to urge you, please, if you have this problem, okay, do not suffer in silence. I'm not guaranteeing you a cure, neither is Dr. Ashwin, but the help is there. And if you really genuinely want to alleviate yourself from these problems, the problems that I face myself, then the first thing you need to do is get in contact with Healing Hands. They have 3 clinics. Dr. Ashwin is in the Pune clinic. So right now there's no excuse. If you go to Google or type in Healing Hands Pune, then immediately you'll find Dr. Ashwin's clinic there. If you get in touch with one of the receptionists or the administration staff here at the clinic, they will see to it that you get in touch with Dr. Ashwin, or the least his lovely wife, Dr. Snehal, she'll be in touch with you, okay? And they're readily available on WhatsApp, like I have. And of course, if you can reach out to me also, then you're more than willing. And if you want to get more information in terms of my own personal journey, coming to Healing Hands 3 times now. I came to India 3 times. My parents are from Bangladesh. I've never been in Bangladesh for the last 23 years. But I came to India 3 times. I've been here more than Bangladesh, so it's really funny when you look at it from that perspective. However, those who are adamant, I came here 3 times alone. I never came with no family, with nothing. Pune is a safe place. It's a very cosmopolitan area. You have people from all background, from all denominations. Everyone's friendly. You don't have to worry about anything, regardless of whoever you are. It's a very friendly place. People are very nice. They genuinely want to help you out. Everyone from the Uber driver, from the hotel staff, and of course, Healing Hands in and of itself is an amalgamation of all that help that is available for you at your fingertips. So do not worry about staying in hotels, booking Uber car, etc. Everyone's very friendly, and believe me or not, you can get by very easily, because English is literally like the second language here. So you don't have to worry about that. So just on a final remark before we close this video, I would like to again urge people to please get in contact with this clinic. Do not suffer in silence. Do not make the same mistake I did, going into hospital endlessly with endless appointments after appointments, week in, week out, ad nauseum, and doing scans after scans and surgery after surgery with no sort of remedy or any sort of remedial prospect. I've done so much surgery before I met Dr. Ashwin, it amalgamated to nothing. Okay, the fistula was still there, the symptoms were still there. If anything, surgery made it worse. And when I came to Dr. Ashwin, the first appointment, the first surgery he done on me, I've noticed a huge difference right from the very get-go. The first surgery I had with Dr. Ashwin, let me say this again, I've noticed a huge substantial difference. And the fact that this is my third visit here in India, I had no surgery. This is my third visit. For this third visit, I had no surgery. For the second visit, I had a few surgeries. Mainly the main surgery, and the subsequent surgeries that followed were mostly mild, like cleaning procedures, nothing serious. And it's because of those steps that I've taken, now I can say Alhamdulillah, and without reiterating myself again and again, I've fully healed all my symptoms. So if you are suffering from this, please do not suffer in silence. Don't be embarrassed. You know, if you need to talk to someone about this, you're more than welcome to get in touch with me. Like I said, my name is Shah. I'm from London, United Kingdom. Anyone from the West, particularly from the West, whether it's from America, even Oceania, if you're from Australia, New Zealand, same deal. Or from Europe, if you do want to get in touch with me, or any other patients who came from the West to see Dr. Ashwin, you're more than welcome to get in touch with me through the clinic. Or I do one better, just get in touch with Dr. Ashwin and discuss your symptoms, or come down here as soon as you can. And especially if you're young, you do not want to waste away your life like this, because look, I'm 30 years old, I'm still young, I'm not too old. However, I know people way younger than me who are suffering in their 20s, and I don't want them to suffer any longer. If you want to live your life throughout the remainder of your 20s and enter your 30s, okay, with full health prospect, then you need to take action now. Okay, you do not want to procrastinate. You want to take action now before your symptoms get any worse, especially if you come from the West, i.e. from the country that I come from, okay? Because our health service, the National Health Service, okay, they'll do their best to help you. However, when it comes to the cure, it's not there. You need to look further afield. And especially when it comes to anything related to your gut, so your fistula, Crohn's and colitis, anything to do with your gut, Dr. Ashwin's Healing Hands Clinic, they specialize in this area. So you don't need to look any further, okay? I'm giving this detailed testimonial. You don't need to take my word for it, okay? You can always get in touch with Dr. Ashwin or one of his medical team. And again, I'd like to thank him wholeheartedly from the bottom of my heart. And also my mother extends her thanks to Dr. Ashwin. I'd like to thank Dr. Snehal for being this helping hand, supportive hand from the very beginning, ever since I started establishing communication with her via WhatsApp. And incidentally, I would like to thank Dr. Kirtik, and finally Dr. Farhan Qureshi, who's also been very helpful and instrumental. So with that, I'd like to say thank you very much, Healing Hands Clinic Pune. And next time we see each other, I'll be fully healed and I'll come with flowers instead of problems. Thank you.